Hey everyone, so you finally saved up for that shiny new cinema camera or DSLR, got it all set up, and now you're ready to shoot something amazing, only to realize your footage looks like you're running a marathon instead of capturing a smooth cinematic masterpiece. Nothing kills the vibe faster than shaky, jittery shots that make your audience seasick. That's where the DJI RS4 Pro combo comes in. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been testing this thing for a few weeks now, and honestly, it feels like someone finally handed me the keys to buttery smooth footage without needing a crew or a crane. The RS4 Pro isn't just a minor upgrade, it's a full leap forward, especially if you're working with heavier setups. The payload capacity jumps up to 4.5 kilograms, which is a 20% increase in motor torque compared to the previous model. That might not sound like much, but trust me, when you're balancing a full-frame mirrorless with a big lens and a monitor, every extra gram matters. I've mounted my Canon R5 with a 24-70mm f/2.8 and a small LED light, and the gimbal handles it like it's nothing. No more constant rebalancing, no more fear of it tipping over, just solid, locked-in stability. One of the standout features for me is the second-gen native vertical shooting. I shoot a lot of social content, and switching to portrait mode used to mean fumbling with the gimbal, adjusting the roll axis, and hoping I didn't mess up the horizon. Now, I just flip the mode, and the gimbal reorients automatically. It's stupidly fast and accurate, and it's saved me so much time when I'm doing quick reels or TikTok-style content. Plus, the new joystick mode for remote dual focus and zoom control is a game-saver when you're operating solo. I can adjust focus or zoom without touching the camera, which is perfect for dynamic shots where you need to pull focus while moving. Oh, and let's talk about the LiDAR focusing. This thing uses laser-based depth sensing to track your subject with insane precision. I tried it on a fast-moving dog in the park, something that usually throws autofocus for a loop, and the gimbal kept the focus locked perfectly, even when the pup zigzagged around. It's not just for animals either. I used it on a friend walking toward the camera, and the transition was seamless. No hunting, no lag, just smooth, cinematic focus pulls. Another huge win is the battery life. The standard BG30 grip gives you up to 29 hours of runtime. I took it out on a full-day shoot recently, and by the time I wrapped, the battery was still at 40%. I didn't even think about charging once. That kind of reliability means you can focus on the creative side instead of worrying about whether you'll make it to the end of the day without your gimbal dying mid-shot. The video transmission ecosystem is also worth mentioning. DJI's ecosystem lets you control the gimbal remotely, monitor footage, and even adjust settings from your phone or a separate remote. I used it with the DJI Mic 2 for wireless audio, and the whole setup felt like a mini studio. The ability to control focus, zoom, and gimbal movement from a distance is clutch when you're shooting in tight spaces or need to keep your distance from the subject. Now, no product is perfect, so let me keep it real. The RS4 Pro is a bit heavier than some of the smaller gimbals out there, especially with the combo setup. If you're used to lightweight gimbals like the DJI RS3 Mini, this might feel like a tank at first. But honestly, the trade-off in stability and features makes it worth it. Also, the learning curve is a little steeper if you're new to gimbals. There are a lot of buttons and settings to get familiar with, so don't expect to master it in an afternoon. But once you do, it's smooth sailing. Overall, the DJI RS4 Pro combo is a beast of a stabilizer that handles heavy setups with ease, delivers insane battery life, and gives you pro-level control over your shots. Whether you're shooting cinematic masterpieces, social content, or just trying to keep your footage steady, this gimbal is a solid investment. If you're serious about your filmmaking or photography, it's absolutely worth checking out. Link is below if you want to see the current price and grab one for yourself.